A Pakistani model whose dream was to become Bollywood queen. She came to India. She worked with the topmost superstar of Bollywood, but soon after, she was killed. And during investigation, right from terrorism to sex scandal to money, all the angles came to light. This is the infamous murder mystery of Laila Khan, who worked with superstar Rajesh Khanna, which was last movie of both these celebrities. Hello everyone, this is Munish. I hope everyone in the Crimetak family is doing fine. Today I am back with one of the most sensational murder mystery of Bollywood actress Laila Khan. And this story is something which is very close to my heart because from day one to the day her skeletons were recovered by the Mumbai police, I covered every bit of it. And through this story, I would also like to give a sense to all those my non-journalistic friends that how a reporters work, how they investigate, and how they uncover something which is not even in police diaries, not even investigated by the police. So, jumping right on the story, Laila Khan. Her original name was Reshma Patel, born in 1978 in Pakistan. She was a very famous model in Pakistan and later she moved to India with a dream of becoming Bollywood celebrity. She came to Mumbai. She started living there. She got few assignments of modeling and then some small roles in some commercials, some serials, and also in Bollywood. But her major breakthrough was a movie called Wafa, a deadly love story starring Rajesh Khanna. Unfortunately, this was the last movie of Rajesh Khanna, and when this story will proceed, you will also sense that this was the last story of Laila Khan. Both these stars died after this movie called Wafa. But why was she killed? Who killed her? What was the intention behind her killing? So let me tell you, it was February 2011. I think the date was 1st or 2nd February, and I was in Andheri, Mumbai. Then I was working with Mumbai Bureau, and I received a call from one of my sources who was in Mumbai Police, Inspector rank. He called me and said, Munish, there is a missing complaint which has been lodged. I said, what's new in it? There are many missing complaints which are lodged by so many people. He said, it is about Laila Khan. I was shocked. What happened? Is it the same Laila Khan, the Bollywood celebrity? And he said, yes. I reconfirmed. Are you sure she is the same Laila Khan who worked with Rajesh Khanna in a movie called Wafa? He said, yes. If you want to cover this story, if you have any interest, then come to police station. The police station was 15-20 minutes away from where I was in the Andheri office. I went straight to the police station. There was topmost secrecy being maintained at the police station. So I asked my source once again, please come out for a cup of tea. In Mumbai, we called cutting chai. So I asked him, ek chai peene ke liye bahar aa jao, come out for a tea. And he came outside. Then we started discussing what the case is all about. So briefly, he told me that there is a person called Nadir Shah Patel. He has come here to lodge a missing complaint about Laila Khan. I said, what? Laila Khan? Why missing complaint? Is he not able to trace his daughter? What about cell phone? What about mobile phone? Did he try to even make contact on the mobile phone? He said that he has tried everything, but this is not only Laila Khan. Laila Khan is missing with 5 other family members. I was completely shocked. What has happened? A Bollywood celebrity missing like this? Because in Bollywood, if you go behind celebrities' life, it is very difficult to even maintain their private life. If they go outside, then also you will see media. There are people who will take photos of this celebrity. So missing a Bollywood celebrity is something, the disappearance is something which is not very usual even for media. And this was something which was very big for me. So I immediately called my office. I asked my channel to run the story. We broke this story. Soon after, it was in all the tabloid newspaper, because Laila Khan, even though she was not a very big Bollywood celebrity, but what was important is that she was a very controversial figure. One, she was from Pakistan. Second, she worked in a movie called Wafa, where there were so many, sex scenes, that this movie was in controversy, because Rajesh Khanna working in such movie was something which was not liked by so many people. But because there was controversy, Laila Khan was always on the tabloid, on the page 3 of all the national newspaper, even on TV. I started digging more about it. Then I got number of Nadir Shah Patel. I spoke directly to him, and he told me that yes, Laila Khan, my daughter. And then he gave a little background about his family, that his wife Saleena is also missing, two more daughters, and their name is Hazmina Khan. She was the eldest daughter, elder sister of Laila Khan. She was 32-year-old. At that point of time, Laila Khan was around 30 years. The second daughter was Zara, and another son called Imran, and there was one relative called Reshma. She was identified as Reshma. All 6 people were missing. This is what Nadir Shah told me, and then we started following this story. So this case was lodged by Mumbai police. They started investigating, but after initial investigation, they were unable to find any breakthrough. And the first suspicion of Mumbai police was on the complainant, father of Laila Khan. And why is suspicion? Because what police suspected at that point of time, I spoke to many officers also. The person who was investigating the case, I happened to spoke to him also, and he told me off the record that they suspect that due to the property dispute, because Laila Khan, Saleena Khan, they were having some properties in their possession, which was very valuable at that point of time in Mumbai. So they thought that Nadir Shah might have killed the entire family just to get hold of the family. But this was a very wild theory. I was still unable to believe, and I started digging on my own that what exactly has happened. But after initial investigation, even by me, even by police, I got to know that she has disappeared into winds. No one is aware that where she is. Then I got to know that Saleena Patel, she also used to use the surname Khan sometimes. So Saleena Patel spoke to her sister on February 9, 2011. And during that conversation, she told her sister that she is in Chandigarh with a person called Parvez. Now, Parvez was third husband of Saleena Patel. Saleena Patel was married thrice. First husband, Nadir Shah Patel, who is complainant. Second person was called Asif, who was into business of construction. The third husband was Parvez, who was 27, 28 years younger than Saleena Patel, because they were in love. They thought they should get married, and then they started living together. This was something which was not liked by the other family members, because technically Parvez was even younger to Laila Khan. But anyway, this investigation began, and then Mumbai police started questioning everyone. All the 3 husbands were questioned. Even Parvez was questioned. Then Parvez told Mumbai police that Laila Khan was planning to marry a person in Dubai, Munir Khan, who was a suspected terrorist linked to a terror outfit from Bangladesh, and the plan was to shift in Dubai. So they might have shifted to Dubai. This is what he said. He was staying in Kashmir at that point of time. Parvez was from Kashmir. So they interrogated thoroughly to all these 3 husbands, relatives of Laila Khan, but nothing major came out. For almost 7, 8 months, 9 months, almost for 1 year, there was nothing which the Mumbai police was able to find. And then the investigation went deeper. Mumbai police, even though the investigation was on, they were doing nothing, because there was no material, no evidence in the death case of Laila Khan. So what happened later, that in June Mumbai police got a call from Kashmir police, and the Kashmir police told the Mumbai police that they have found an abandoned vehicle, an Outlander SUV, and this vehicle was registered on the name of Laila Khan. This was the first lead which Mumbai police got. And they said, yes, Laila Khan is a resident of Mumbai. She is from Pakistan. She was staying in Mumbai, but she is, no, she is someone who is untraceable since February 2011. So we have no idea how this vehicle has reached. But of course, because it was registered on the name of Laila Khan, there was first lead. So they started following this case very closely. And Kashmir police on the very same at the very same time, they started trying to find out who this person was, who was driving, who abandoned this vehicle in the Kishtwar district of Jammu and Kashmir. They got hold of Parvez, the third husband of Saleena Patel, and when they started investigating, then he said, yes, this vehicle was of Laila Khan. He was using it, but he left the vehicle just like that. He forgot to pick up the vehicle. They were unable to believe the theory because in Jammu and Kashmir, if any abandoned vehicle is found and if the person who was driving that vehicle is found, then there is a suspected terror link. And because Laila Khan was from Pakistan, her vehicle was recovered by police. They started investigating. They arrested Parvez finally. And then during questioning, what he told initially, that he has killed Laila Khan and other family members. The police was shocked. This was not told to Mumbai police at that point of time. They started investigating more. But the very next day, he retracted his statement and said, no, he just, it was bragging. He was frustrated. That is why he gave this statement. But this information was passed to Mumbai police. On the same statement, Mumbai police was able to secure, arrest warrant for Parvez. A transit remand was taken, and Parvez was taken by Mumbai police. He was brought to Mumbai, and at that point of time, there were two very fine officers working with the Mumbai crime branch. One was Mr. Himanshu Roy, a very close friend of mine, a very fine officer who unfortunately committed suicide. This is something I still feel sad because Himanshu Roy was not only a fine person, but he was a very close friend of mine. The second officer was he was DCP crime at that point of time, Ambadas Pote, and he was investigating the case, supervising the case. So they started investigating. This Parvez was brought, he was questioned, and during questioning, initially he said nothing, but later on, they got to know that Parvez is confessing of killing Laila Khan. And why he killed Laila Khan, this will shock you. It shocked me at that point of time. It will shock you also. And the beauty of crime stories is most of the time it is factual. It is not fictional. So whatever I am telling you, this is completely factual. I spoke to Himanshu Roy that what has he told you? What has Parvez told you? He said, we are still not trying to believe him, but he has told that he has killed all the family members and the body is buried in Igatpuri. Igatpuri is almost 3 hours from Mumbai crime branch. I was then sitting in crime branch. I said, then what is the plan? He said, I'm sending a team there just to verify his claims. I said, are you taking Parvez also just to identify the spot? He said, yes. 3 vehicles from 5 units of crime branch, they were sent to Igatpuri. I was also part of the same team. I followed the Mumbai police team, and then they reached a farmhouse. This was on the cliff of a mountain, and on that cliff of a mountain there was one farmhouse isolated from any other place. There was nothing around that farmhouse. And when Mumbai police entered into it, it was raining. I still remember it was so slippery that Mumbai police vehicles were unable to go on that mountain, so everyone had to walk for almost half an hour, 40 minutes. It was mud everywhere. Our shoes, clothes, everything was muddy at that point of time. We reached in afternoon, and you won't believe, every one of you guys won't believe, it almost went for 7-8 hours, and around 1 o'clock in the midnight, Parvez identified that spot. And when the Mumbai police officials started digging that place, there were three bodies. Three bodies. One, two, three. Three bodies. Where are the other three bodies? There were six missing persons. Three bodies were taken out. Then there was a layer of stone. Again, there was mud. Then again, three layers of. Then again, a layer of bedding, and then three more bodies were there. So from one dig, uh, six bodies were recovered. It had turned almost skeleton. All the bodies were almost skeleton. So when Parvez was questioned, six bodies were recovered. There were forensic doctors. They identified that five of them are female, and one of the skeleton is of a male body, a younger male body. So those skeletons were taken, they were sent for forensic and DNA examination just to find out whether it is Laila Khan or some other person. So after forensic examination, it was confirmed that Laila Khan, along with Saleena Patel, 52-year-old at that point of time, Hazmina Khan, the elder sister of Laila Khan. Apart from that, Zara, younger sister of Laila, Imran, younger sister of Laila, both were 25 years old. They were twins. And Reshma Khan, she was cousin sister of Laila Khan. Six bodies were recovered. But what is most interesting part of this crime reporting was to uncover why he killed the entire family. So when Parvez was questioned, he told that three theories. First one, he told that he was not liking the lifestyle of Saleena Patel. And why he was not liking? Because Saleena Patel was in touch with the second husband. And there was one instance when Saleena and Asif, the second husband, they were inside a room, and when Parvez wanted to talk, then they said that they are having some private moment, and that is why they do not want to talk to him. So he got really jealous, and then he decided to, basically take revenge. This was one theory. The second was because Laila Khan wanted to shift to Dubai after her marriage with the entire family. Parvez was not asked. He felt that no one wants to stay with him. He was financially dependent on Laila Khan and the other family members, and that is why he thought that he has been cheated, and that is why he took revenge by killing every family members. But how he killed Laila Khan, that plot was discovered by Mumbai police later. So basically, there was a plan by Laila Khan and others who were busy in shopping for wedding. The plan was they will go to farmhouse, they will have a party. So initially, all the family members, apart from Laila, Zara and Imran, everyone went to the farmhouse on 1st of February 2011, and they had a party. On 7th, Laila Khan and other two siblings, that is Zara and Imran, they went to the farmhouse. They had a party. On 9th of February, during the party, around 1 o'clock in the midnight, Parvez confronted Saleena that why are you not taking me to Dubai? Why you are still having close relationship with your second husband, Ashif? And she said that, this is my personal life. You have no right to question me. And then the argument began, and Parvez, that point of time, he killed Saleena. Parvez also took one of the person as a driver, and he was someone who was deputed to safeguard that farmhouse in December. So it was planned 2 months before. The killing was planned by Parvez 2 months before the actual killing. It was in the month of December that he convinced Laila Khan and the family members that we need guard at the farmhouse. And finally, he managed to get that guard, and both of them first killed Saleena. And when there was shouting because there was resistance from Saleena, then Hazmina came, and when Hazmina came, then she was also killed. Then after hearing all these shouts from the first floor of the farmhouse, Laila Khan, Zara, Imran, Rishma, all of them came. There was resistance by all the family members, but because they were having iron rods, everyone was hit one by one. Imran, who was 25-year-old, he was the one who fought with both Parvez and this person called Asif, who was arrested later. All those people fought with Imran, and later Imran was also killed. In the forensic report, they found that he had skull injuries, he had back injuries, there were many fractures on the body. So it was assumption that he might have fought till his last breath. But unfortunately, all six of them were killed. And around 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the midnight, when those body was being recovered, I was completely shocked by looking at these skeletons. It was something which I had never seen in my entire career. Till date, I have not seen any case like that. When the investigation began, then Parvez was found to be having some suspected link with terrorists. Still, there is no proof, and still the case is being argued before the court for the final, punishment to Parvez. But this was an incident which shook the entire nation, right from India to Pakistan, and for any journalist, covering this case was something which gave a new perspective that what a crime can be. So this is the story of Laila Khan, the infamous murder mystery. Just like the story, I will come up with some new stories. If you have any suggestion, you can post on the comments. I would like to include those suggestions. If you want me to tell you about any other crime stories, anything, if you have in your mind, you can comment and do subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.